Most of us move through life with a quiet confidence. I am in control. I choose what I do. I decide who I become. I steer my future. But what if that feeling of control is partly an illusion? Think about your last decision today. The clothes you wore, the video you clicked, the mood you woke up in. How many of those choices were truly deliberate, and how many were reactions you didn't notice happening? Psychologists have long studied a concept called the illusion of control, the tendency for humans to believe they influence outcomes far more than they actually do. It's not a flaw. It's a survival feature. Believing you have control reduces anxiety. It gives your mind stability in a chaotic world. But it also hides something unsettling. Many of your choices are shaped before you are aware of them. Your brain is constantly predicting, filtering, and responding to stimuli faster than conscious thought can keep up. Experiments in neuroscience have shown that the brain often initiates an action milliseconds, sometimes seconds, before you consciously decide to act. The decision feels voluntary, but the process started earlier, beneath awareness. So where does that leave free will? It doesn't disappear, but it becomes more subtle. You may not control every impulse, but you can influence the systems that create them. This is where awareness becomes power. When you understand that much of your behavior is reactive, you gain the ability to interrupt the pattern. Consider habits. You don't wake up each day deciding to repeat them. They run automatically. The brain favors efficiency, and habits are shortcuts. Once formed, they operate with minimal conscious input. This is why change feels so difficult, not because you are weak, but because you are fighting automation. And automation is persuasive. Your environment quietly nudges you. Notifications hijack attention. Lighting affects mood. Sound influences memory. Even posture can change confidence. None of these forces announce themselves, yet they shape behavior continuously. Control, then, is not about dominance. It's about design. When people believe they lack control, they feel helpless. When they believe they have absolute control, they ignore hidden influences. The truth sits in between. You are neither a puppet nor a master. You are a participant in a complex system. This realization can be uncomfortable, but it can also be liberating. If you are not fully in control, then failure is not always personal. And if your reactions are learned, they can be unlearned. Awareness creates a gap between stimulus and response. In that gap, something powerful emerges. Choice. Not the loud, obvious kind of choice, but the quiet kind. The kind that notices an impulse before obeying it. The kind that questions a reaction instead of justifying it. Real control doesn't feel dramatic. It feels calm. It shows up when you pause instead of rushing, when you observe instead of reacting, when you design your environment to support the person you want to become instead of relying on willpower alone. So the next time you feel completely in control or completely out of it, remember this. Control is not something you either have or don't have. It's something you practice. And the moment you start paying attention, you already have more of it than you think.